Hello everyone and welcome to another tutorial video. This one is on how to find the hidden charging port on a Oculus Quest 2. Now, I know these things are sold out everywhere. You can't order them through Best Buy. You can't pre-order. You kind of have to find somebody who somehow magically got one on Craigslist or on Facebook Marketplace, which is where I found mine. And so I get the thing home, and you're supposed to charge this thing up, right? And I am looking all over the place. I cannot find this charging port for the life of me. And I go out to Oculus. I look up the setup video, and the first thing they tell you is before first use, make sure you charge this thing up properly. And then they go into download this app on your phone and blah, 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 blah. But they don't tell you where the charging port is. Now, I'm also one of those people who doesn't necessarily need to read the instructions on trying to find this stuff in order to set up. I had an original Oculus Rift when it first came out, and had that for a while. So I figured, I don't need to read this. So I hunt through the box, and I'm trying to find the instructions on this. And so this is their instructions. Let's see if that can focus in on there. So back adjustment, facial interface, the power button, top adjustment, audio jack, and volume control. Where on there do you see where the charging is? It's nowhere. It's nowhere on the Oculus site. So I'm looking at the unit, right? Here's the bottom. Here's the right side, and here is the left side. So I'm looking at this thing, and I'm thinking maybe on the bottom there, that button, which is a button, it's a plus and a minus. Maybe it's over here. And I'm looking at this arrow, and I'm like, okay, well, that's a button, and probably this is a button here. So I have to, I'm searching all over, and there's all sorts of people who are running into exactly the same thing. That's why I'm creating this video. So I get to Reddit, and they go, oh, there's a white covering a piece of paper over this thing in order to protect it. I'm like, what? So I start pulling it off. I've had this on and off twice. I was actually trying to record a video of this so I could show you. So they mention it's on the bottom. Well, it's not on the bottom. It's not there at all. It's, if you have it on the left-hand side, that is where the charging port is, that USB-C charging port. So if you get your hands on one of these, because this isn't going to change in the next couple of months when these become available. I think the people at Best Buy said maybe March is when you're going to be able to either pre-order or get your hands on one of these ones. And it's no different for the 64 gigabit version versus the 256 gigabit version, or gigabyte version rather. It's in exactly the same place. So hopefully through my pain of trying to go through this and explain it to you, you receive some value and maybe some humor out of this. What do they say? Time plus pain equals comedy, right? So it hasn't been that long, but it's still pretty darn funny that they don't explain it anywhere. So if you receive some value from this video today, please give us a like. Definitely would appreciate that. And if you would like to have notifications about other tools and tips and tricks out there, I know there are a lot of tech gurus out there, and that makes the landscape pretty confusing for a lot of people. And that's one of the main reasons that I created this channel, was to I'm a teacher by trade. for one of my first careers was being a teacher. So I love to teach. I love to explain this sort of stuff in order to be able to empower people, in order to be able to improve their life. So hit that subscribe button if that is worthwhile to you. So thanks again for watching. And remember, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.